Kudos to us as we've shaped this report a bit better than it was previously. Or what say you, my viewers? And so to continue, we will add some page numbers to our report. And before that, I would like to include a declaration and also an acknowledgement to this report. And to do that, I'll bring the cursor right before the abstract text and type in my declaration. Press the enter and add the acknowledgement. Okay, and press enter. And to separate them into different pages as we did previously, we'll use the shortcut Alt P B, press the enter, and I'll do same for the acknowledgement page also, Alt P B, enter. Then let's get rid of any line spacing. So I'll simply come over here, get rid of these line spacings. All right. Okay, we've done that. I'll uncheck this paragraph guy again. And moving on, I don't want my title page to have any number format. And also, I like for the declaration through to the abstract to have the Roman numerals type of formatting because my boss likes it that way. And continue from chapter 1 through to the very last page, we will have the page numbers as the number format. And so to do that, we would have to include what we call the session break. And what this session break does is it treats the page with the session break as different from the one either before it or after it. And so I will start with my title page. But before that, let's bring this paragraph guide back into the action. So as you can see, there is a page break over here. And if you have to go through our other pages, you can see the page break. And so before I include a session break, I'll get rid of this page break over here. Let me get rid of this spacing. And so to include a session break, I'll use the shortcuts Alt P, B, and N. Then if you have to go through now, we can see the session break has been added. Let me get rid of this spacing also. And the next place I would like to add a session break is after the abstract because I want our session over here to be different from where our chapter 1 starts. So I'll get rid of this page break over here also. Then include the session break Alt P B N. So as you can see, the session break has been now added to our report. Let's also get rid of this spacing. And so now to include our page numbers, we would move to our insert tab. Then moving to the header and footer group, we can see the page number here. We'll click on it. And from this drop down list, you can see the bottom of the page, the top of the page. You can have it at the top, but I want it at the bottom. So I'll simply move to the bottom of the page. Then I would like to have the page number at the right end of my report. So I'll simply select it. So you can see our page numbers have been added to our report, but we can't see any form of Roman numerals. And also my title page has a number or has a page number. That's not what we want. So what we'll do is, as you can see, a new tab has been added, a header and footer tab. So we'll move to the very beginning of it. As you can see, the header and footer group, we'll click on the page number again. Then we'll move to format page numbers. And as you can see, the number format is 1, 2, 3. I don't want it that way. I want it the Roman numerals way and continue from previous session. No, I want to start at I. So I'll simply click on OK. So now let's go to our report and see. So as you can see, our numbering format has changed now. So I. But if you have to come over here, we have the 4. Don't worry, we'll take care of that. So as you can see, my title page still has a page number. So to get rid of it, I'll bring my cursor over here. Then coming to the header and footer tab again under the options group, I'll simply check different first page. So as you can see, my page number over here has been taken care of. Let me go through the rest. Okay, they still have their page numbers intact. And over here after the chapter 1 or in the chapter 1 page, you can see my page number begins at number 4. But I want it to start from number 1. So to do that, I also bring my cursor over here. Then moving to the header and footer tab again, I'll move to the header and footer group. Then I'll click on the page number. Then from this drop down list, I'll come to format page numbers again. I'll click on it. And from this dialog box, so you can see the number format is 1, 2, 3. and it's continued from previous session, which I don't want. I'll simply want to start at 1 again. So I'll simply click on it. Okay. And voila, our page numbers has now been changed and is well paged now. 1, 2. Okay. We are good to go, right? So now we have our Roman numerals, we have our actual numbers, and our title page has no number now. Easy peasy, right? Okay. So this is how you can include page numbers into your report. And to include a header or a footer into our report, we can always come to the header and footer group over here under the header and footer tab, or we can always go to the insert tab, and under the header and footer group over here, we have the header footer, so we can choose from here. But for now, let's use the header and footer since it has appeared for us. So I'll simply click on the header over here, then choose this one. So as you can see, the header has appeared over here for us. So I'll simply like to type in the oil country tubular goods. Okay, and let me make some few editing or changes to it. I want it to be bolding. I want it italicized. I don't want it in caps. I want to capitalize each word. So I'll simply do that. Okay. Okay, let me change this tubular goods. All right. So as you can see, we now have a header throughout all our pages except our title page because we've unlinked it. And also you can do same for the footer also. But then again, I don't want to have a header from my declaration through to my abstract pages. And so to get rid of that, all I need to do is to come over here from where the chapter 1 begins. I'll simply click on it. Then I'll go to the header and footer option. And under the navigation group, I'll simply click on link to previous. I'll simply uncheck that. Then I'll move again to where my abstract is. So as you can see, it still appears over here. So all I need to do is to simply select it. Then I'll get rid of it. Now let's go down. So as you can see, my header and footer appears in the rest of our pages, but not at the abstract or the declaration because now I have unlinked them all together. So this is how you can include page numbers, either Roman numerals or actual numbers, or even both, and also add headers or footers to your report. Thank you once again for your time, and see you again in my next video where we talk about adding an automated table of content to your report. See you.